We met at Lavaca Street Bar.
Cheryl Wheeler remembers her first date with Charles Vallow, downtown Austin, 30 years ago.
We dated for about 6 months, moved in with him. 6 months later, we got married.
They were together for 13 years, raising 2 boys. Cheryl and Charles would eventually divorce, but the couple stayed close for their children, even after Charles met hairstylist Lori Ryan.
She is Mrs. Hayes County.
Lori and Charles dated. He even joined the LDS church for her. The two married in 2006.
Very attractive. I'd heard about her. She had 2 kids. I thought, and she's Mormon. I mean, this woman is clean as can be.
But something was off. Her sons shared stories of their new stepmom.
I've known for a long time that she has issues.
Religious issues related to extreme beliefs. At the end of January 2019, Charles tells family members he's worried about Lori's mental health and contacts police.
She needs some serious help. I want her to get help. I'm worried about her.
Charles believed Lori had detached from reality. Weeks later, he filed for divorce. In court documents, he claims Lori told him she's eternally married to the ancient Book of Mormon prophet Moroni.
I just thought, okay, everyone can have their crazy beliefs, but it was affecting our family.
Charles also claimed Lori's spiritual threats turned physical.
I've tried to support her as much as I could, but it's gotten really, really bad lately. She's had a break. She says, I'm Nick Snyder. I've taken over Charles's body.
I did see him scared that she was going to kill him.
Attorneys Stephen Ellsworth and Taylor Larson say Charles tried to tell anyone who would listen.
He said, I'm afraid that I'm going to be killed, and I know who's going to do it. And I'm telling you, Steve, so that if something happens to me, I want to make sure you let everyone know that if something, happens, I'm killed or something happens, that it was my wife, Lori, and her brother, Alex Cox.
5 months later,
I got in a fight with my brother-in-law, and I shot him in self-defense.
Charles's concerns proved prophetic.
Over my sister, he was getting physical with her.
When he was shot and killed by Lori's brother, Alex Cox, in Arizona.
I think that day was a total setup.
Charles's sons here in Austin found out their father died in text messages from Lori.
It was a horrible way to find out. He was walking into my house, and I said, this must be a spell check error. No one texts someone that their father's died.
She refused to tell the boys what happened.
Everything was suspicious, and the fact that Lori wasn't communicating with my boys, she never picked up the phone. All of it was done through texting. That there was something else going on.
Shortly after Charles's death, Lori moves to Idaho with her kids J.J. Vallow and Tylee Ryan to be closer to Doomsday author Chad Daybell.
They have nothing from their dad as far as mementos. I think they got maybe some letter jackets, but the family and possibly Lori got to his house before the boys arrived, and everything was gone.
Within weeks of moving to Idaho, Tylee and JJ vanished. The missing persons poster for the siblings, created by one of Charles Vallow's sons in Austin.
There's people around the country praying for your children, praying for you guys. Why don't you give us answers?
That's great. In a stunning twist, the case moves to Hawaii when it's discovered Lori and Chad Daybell have been married, both tying the knot following the suspicious deaths of their spouses. After refusing to tell police where her missing children were, Lori was arrested and extradited to Idaho. While conducting a search warrant on Chad Daybell's property, the bodies of JJ and Tylee were discovered.
She didn't protect them. And she didn't protect Charles. She could have handled this a million different ways. She could have gotten a divorce, and it would have been done.
Lori is charged with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and grand theft.
This is honestly probably the closest I've felt to justice since everything began.
Cheryl and her boys will attend some of Lori's trial.
My oldest really wants to do a victim impact statement because they were close. I mean, they grew up with Tylee. And JJ, they just adored JJ. So, you know, and they get forgotten, but it's okay.